Reporting from Gen Con 2017, here's Mark Arnaldo, and we're going to take a look now at a game that has been presented here as a prototype. The game is Civilization A New Dawn, or I should say Sid Meier's Civilization A New Dawn. That's an important part of the name of the title. Everybody's been very excited about the game all day. So actually now it's almost the end of the day, and that's when I finally was able to reach the table and have a conversation with Jared, who is demoing the game. Thank you, Jared, for taking the time to show us the game.
You're very welcome.
So how does it work?
Sure. So
what is the game about? What's the big deal?
This is quite a departure from the original Sid Meier Civilization game. This is really a game about completing objectives. So you've got some objective cards that are going to be randomized every turn, and they're going to be here. And they could be examples of building 2 wonders that are science wonders, maxing out your technology dial, building 8 cities. The first player to complete one of these objectives on each of those 3 cards is going to win the game. So it's all about expanding, grabbing as many resources as you can, and getting to those objectives.
And how do you complete those objectives?
Sure, so you're going to be doing various actions during your turn. You're going to take 1 action each turn. These actions are detailed on these focus cards, and they range from doing military actions, fighting off barbarians, trading actions, which allow you to move your caravans into other people's cities and gain more trade tokens, which will then allow you to build production towards the wonders there themselves. Once you take an action, once it's resolved, this action is actually going to go back to the front of the row. These are all going to slide back into place, and now this action is not as good as it once was. So these are really strong on this side, they're a little bit weaker on this side. So as you take an action, everything rotates, and there's a timing involved as to when you should take that action, get the most efficiency out of that action towards completing those objectives.
And do all players have the same cards? It appears yes, no, maybe, I can't quite tell.
Everyone's going to start with the same basic technologies, but they're going to start in a different order based on your nation.
I see.
And the nations all have a unique asymmetrical power just for them, and it ranges everything from more military power, being able to expand across the board faster so you can get to some of the natural wonders and natural resources that are out on the map. And there's going to be 8 different nations to start the game.
And then can you change your cards later in the game? Can you purchase new ones, improve them in any way, or is it just about manipulating the order and the timing? They're
going to stay the same. So with the ones that we have on the board, according with these 4, those 8 are going to be in the original box.
And can you tell me a little bit more about what happens on the board?
Sure. So as you move your caravan around, you can move them into city-states. So like here you've got Kabul, you've got Buenos Aires and others. Once you move your caravans throughout the map and get into those, that's where you're going to get some of those additional trade tokens. You're going to get a diplomacy card. So if you move into, let's say, Kabul here, you're going to get the diplomacy card, which gives you a special action for military type actions. You're going to be placing command tokens down, or these control tokens. That's how you kind of expand out your empire, as well as take control of certain resources. So if you expand into here, you're going to get this resource token, and you're going to spend that resource token as production towards your wonders.
Got it. And how does the game end?
The game ends when one player has completed 1 objective on each of the objective cards.
I see. And so the first player to get there is the winner?
Correct.
Also, how long does it take typically?
So in my experience, we've been going about 90 minutes to 2 hours, but that's with kind of newer players. The game actually goes at a really good clip because you're only taking 1 action at a time. And then it's the next player's turn, and you just keep going.
What is your favorite part of the design?
So far my favorite part of the design would have to be the timing and the order at which you resolve the cards. So if you take a really, really powerful action, it's going to go back to become a really, really weak action. But if you think about it, you can place actions that work really, really well off of each other and then start doing them in succession. So for example, if you use industry, if you're set up like this, and you use industry in order to build a city, then on the next turn, so this is going to come down here and this is going to come up here, on the very next turn you can use culture to start surrounding your city with control tokens.
Oh, I see.
So there's some neat combos and synergies that you can do based on that system of moving these cards around and taking more powerful actions when it's most efficient.
Nice, I like that. I like that aspect at all. Thank you for giving us an introduction to this game. When is it coming out?
Q4 of 2017.
Okay, so not too far in the future.
Not too far.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.